Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Urban Figuration. I haven't made a video recently just because so much stuff has been going on in my life. Gotta get things together, you know, insurance, my son's school, dental for all of us, you know, just all that junk. So some things I've been doing is when I post my videos on YouTube, what I'm trying to do is I follow a lot of radio stations on YouTube, and they feature SoundCloud artists. So I'm finding artists that I like on SoundCloud, and I'm featuring them on my YouTube channel with my toy photography. I've already had good feedback for that, so that was a really good thing. One of the artists left a bunch of messages on my video and, you know, thanked me for sharing her music and giving links out for everything, so that was really cool. I think that's something I'm going to be trying to do with my YouTube channel. I'm basically just going to be sharing music that I like with my latest shots. And if you like that, please subscribe, leave some comments, press the like button. All that stuff really helps, and it lets me know that you guys like this stuff. So I really appreciate that. So this episode is pretty much going to be, we had a local toy show this past weekend, the Toy Star Collectables, and I want to thank all you guys throwing that show for doing that for us, because it's once a year, it's at a hotel, it's air conditioned, it's all good stuff for sale. You know, you guys do the raffles and everything like that, so big shout out to you guys, all the team members of Toy Star Collectables. Thank you guys for doing that, and please continue doing it. So yeah, this video, I'm going to show you guys what was there, the atmosphere there, and I'll show you my haul from it, and some other stuff that I've been collecting, that I've been getting recently that I haven't been making videos for. So, not too big of a haul video, basically just touring the show. Hope you guys like it, and let's just get straight to it.
How long are you staying for?
I'll be in the bar for the rest of the week.
That's good. I'm going out with some friends later if you want to come.
Sure.
Okay. I'll see you later.
What it do?
Hey, what's going on, guys? So here's my haul from the weekend. I picked up Injustice 2, which I just beat. Story was a little weak and rushed, in my opinion. Like, I'm really tired of the Brainiac story. It's just such a cop-out. It's too easy for them to write. It's ABC formula. Anyways, the gameplay was awesome. I really liked the matches. All the special moves are pretty awesome. I'm leveling up my characters right now. I'd have to say I like Batman the most. I haven't played with much. I want to try Robin. Swamp Thing seems pretty cool. I haven't played with Joker much at all. But yeah, it's a fun game. I just unlocked a Brainiac, so I'm going to play with him later. Still got to unlock Darkseid and all that. So, cool game. So at the Toy Star Collectables Show, I picked up a few things, not a whole lot. It's an annual show, only goes on once a year, but I didn't have that much this weekend, so I only picked up a few things. So, first off, I picked up a Juggernaut head. I believe this one came from the Marvel Select Juggernaut. It was a variant where the helmet came off and stuff like that, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on my Juggernaut, my Marvel Legend Juggernaut. Yeah. Next, we have the Sandman head, which I want to try and put on a suit, one of the like chameleon suits, and try and make an Osborn. Not too sure how well that'll look, but I want to try it anyways. So, and I also picked up the Doctor Strange head, which is awesome. I wish I could have got it painted, but I'll have to try my hand at it. I hope I could do it. And I also picked up the Wolverine head. I have a cigar in the bag, try not to lose it. But I got this one half colored. Pretty much I just got to do the eyes and finish the hair. So that's pretty cool. Also, I got Rock Lee, SH Figure Arts Naruto. Rock Lee's a really awesome character. If you watch the show, he's super funny. Really powerful. He doesn't do any ninjutsu, he only does taijutsu, so he's pretty much like Bruce Lee, Rock Lee. But if you know anything about the character, you know he's a badass and a must-have for me. And next up, I picked up the Yamaguchi Venom. I was on the fence about getting him. I've seen a lot of people have some breakage with him, and I was really worried about it, but I was able to trade a figure and pay 40 bucks for him, so I'm pretty happy with that. Not too much of a loss there. I'll have to crack him open and hopefully no issues. So last but not least, there was a dude, I can't remember his name right now and I'm sorry. But he made his own dios. He was a architect student. He went to school for architecture, so you know it's just right up his alley. He won an 80 for this one, and I ended up doing a little trade, so that's really cool to be able to get that. So I'll definitely be doing a lot of shots out of this thing. He threw in the trash can and the 2 trash bags. It has a garage, the door, the power box, and the window, and these lights turn on and everything, so that's really cool. Let's see how bright it looks. That's pretty cool. Looks good. So it's my first real dio, and I'm pretty excited to have it. Be expecting a lot of shots with me using this thing, so we got that to come. Alright, stay tuned and let's check out some more stuff. Alright, guys. So I just want to show you guys my photography setup real quick. So I got all these lights at Walmart. They're about $5 a piece. I have 5 that are clip-ons and that one's just a desktop one. But I recently put the shelf up to display figures, and I have these 2 clip-ons where I clip on the top where they're not in my way or anything like that, and it gives me an overview like sun. And then I have this blue and green, which I switch out for red, blue, green, all different colors. But so I have 4 lights that I mainly use right here, and if I have more, I do. If I need more lights, I do have more, so it's never an issue. And then I also have this little light for the backdrop when I need it. Yeah. So that's how I set up my lights. Hope that helps some of you guys out. I also recently bought this moon at Toys R Us. It comes with this switch right here, and you can have the full moon or you can have half moons and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I got it at Toys R Us. It was about 25 bucks. I got this backdrop at I think it was Party City. You know, just a little city backdrop. I'm sure you've seen it in tons of shots. Just, you know, helps for the background. Helps with the moon and everything too. And this is my rooftop dio I finished recently. I'm not the best at making dials or anything like that, but this one I felt was necessary. Did the little moss on the bottom, thought it looked good. I have no idea how to do windows, so I just left those black. I'll figure out something later. But as far as the color went, I didn't want another red building, so went with turquoise, green, blue. Yeah, just real simple. Alright, also recently I won a contest in Figures Ultimate Collecting Kingdom, aka Fuck. I won Rick's contest where you just pick a number, the closest number wins. And I got, I think, $30 in credit with him because he sells a whole bunch of stuff. And he had this up for sale, and he sold it to me for $35, $40 shipped. So I'm pretty happy about that. Paid $40 for the Superman. Articulation's great, the suit's great. The heads aren't so great, but I am happy with that head. Everything's awesome about this figure. I'm not going to go into a review or anything, but I'm happy to have it. Yeah. Alright, I want to give another quick shout out to my buddy Dante. He was able to find these at Walmart, and he held them down for me. He found them right away, but just, you know, he had work and everything like that, so I was able to finally get them right now. I'm super stoked to have them. I did that picture of Spider-Man and Falcon on the rooftop diorama that I had just finished, and really cool figure. The Spider-Man's actually really cool. I like it better than the Peter Parker one that came out. And the Vulture's a really cool figure. The wings are really cool. It'd be badass if they were articulated, but I really like the way they look. I like the way he looks vanilla just standing in this shot. So, thanks again, Dante. You're the man. Alright, I want to give another shout out to Diego Carlo for holding this Storm Collectibles Ryu for me. Awesome figure. I was really on the fence about which ones I should collect, either the Storm Collectibles or the SH Figure Arts, especially because I collect the SH Figure Arts. But I do like the future figures coming out, the Zangief, the Bison, the Ken. Those all look really amazing, and I feel that these are more accurate to the video game. And the SH Figure Arts are really cool. I still really do want them, but I think I'm going to collect this line more so than that line. Yeah, thanks again for this figure, man. He's fucking badass. I'm really happy with his figures. I'm going to get the variant version of him, the blue jacket one with the yellow headband. It's not the best Ryu, but what I want to do is sculpt a beard on the regular face. That way when I'll have, you know, variations of Ryu, and the coat is actually removable too, so in the video game when he has a beard he's not wearing his gi, so yeah, that's the accurate look. And the Hadouken effects are really badass, so yeah, this is a really cool figure. If you're on the fence about SH Figure Arts or Storm Collectibles, I recommend Storm Collectibles just because I like it more for the video game style. And yeah, thanks to Bombshells that I bought recently. Really cool line, kind of expensive. Really dope figures though. Cheapest I've seen them is $25. I got the Harley for $25, and I bought Ivy at Comics and Stuff, which was $25.99. So close to $30, which is a little much for them, but I'm happy to have them. I've done a shot with Poison Ivy so far, and I still need to do a shot with Harley Quinn. Really cool figures. I do like them a lot. I still got to get Wonder Woman and Batgirl, so. But I'm going to wait for those to drop down in price, or just when I have money I'll pick them up. Really cool line. Really happy with them. Articulation is great. Ivy, I'm not standing up because I have her in that pose, and I just want to put her back on the shelf. So, if you're looking to buy these, I suggest getting them because they're freaking awesome. And here I have the Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Another huge shout out to Diego Carlo for the Green Ranger. I think he sold it to me for $20 shipped, which is fucking great. These figures are really hard to find now. I wasn't going to collect Power Rangers ever, but me and my son went and saw the new Power Ranger movie, which is actually pretty damn good. We came home and I showed him the old school Power Ranger movie that came out, and he freaking fell in love with them. And we've been watching Power Rangers over and over on Netflix. So that's pretty cool. My son got into that. So I started collecting these, and I got really lucky with the White Ranger, really lucky with the Green Ranger, and I found the Black Ranger at Target. But finding the red and blue is going to be impossible. So if you have them for trade or sell, please hit me up, leave me a message. I'm definitely interested in them. Yeah. Alright, and here are 2 ninja suits that I ordered from CJ. I was lucky enough to get in the second batch. Really cool figures, or really cool suits that fit the figures perfectly. There's 2 different variations of them. So this one is for the 3A figure, and this one is for the bodycon. The only difference in them is the face mask, the face guards. This one is specific for the 3A. That one just goes over and you put the head back on. This one is a little more difficult, but it looks a lot better, so I see why he did that. So I only have a gray bodycon. I haven't taken any shots just because I want to get the black bodycon and just, you know, have everything looking more accurate. But at first I was having trouble getting these suits on, but CJ does have a video on how to dress, how to get the clothes on, which helped me a lot. And I could probably throw it on a figure in a couple seconds now. For this 3A figure, I actually sculpted the hair on here. When I ordered the suits, I figured out, I knew I was going to use a 3A figure, and I had an extra 5th Hornet. So what I did was I sculpted more hair on it. This was the original, and the little one underneath there was all that there was. So I sculpted the top bangs, these little side ones, the ones coming up there, just to make it all look like the wind's coming from behind, blowing out that way. You know. So, first time sculpting hair. I'm happy with the way it came out. I know it's not the greatest, but you know, you gotta practice. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, so if you guys get a chance, I definitely recommend messaging CJ and placing an order on these suits because he's getting swamped. Definitely get yourself some. And here's another thing I did recently. The Marvel Select Disney exclusive Star-Lord is crap. I can't even get the hand to stay on that figure. It's just a crap figure. But what I did was I switched the jackets on them, and the Select jacket fit perfectly on the Marvel Legends. I mean, it's perfect on him. And a lot of people like that, so I'm pretty sure people are going to be buying it just to do that. But one thing I did think was cool was I put the Punisher head on that Star-Lord, and it looks pretty cool. Right now I have the Steve Rogers. Alright, here are some custom Invincible figures. I'm actually getting ready to send them back to my buddy. You can check him out on Instagram. Grim Pilgrim does really good sculpting and painting. He sent these to me to do some ACBA shots, which I was really excited for. I'm a big fan of Invincible, which I believe is going to be televised soon. So that's really exciting. My favorite one out of these is definitely that Omni-Man. The paint is great, everything on him is great. Conquest is really big, and because of the kit bash and everything, he's kind of hard to pose. I can do vanilla really easy with him, but as far as like doing battle poses and stuff like that, it's a little more difficult. The Invincible figure is, I think, on the old school Spider-Man body. Really good figure, really happy with him and everything like that. If you're not familiar with these characters, please do yourself a favor and check them out. It's Image Comics by Robert Kirkman. Best superhero comic out there. Definitely